they Are we live?
Yes, sir, we are live. Just a minute, I'll confirm. Yes, sir, it's working. We are live now. Shall we start? Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Today we have with us Vivek Atray, a motivational speaker and ex-IAS officer. Life is not about marks, it is about making a mark. Sir is an all-rounder personality with a 25 years experience in civil services. He is an ENTC graduate from NIT Kurukshetra and became an IS officer in 2005. And today he is an author of 3 successful books, an advisor, motivational speaker, and continues to inspire youngsters to venture into professional life with a multi-dimensional approach. This session will definitely spark inspiration in all of you to reach great heights. So now we'll hear Vivek Atre sir on the topic finding success within.
If you are positive and enthusiastic, then because life is full of ups, human lives will have problems. These problems. We have to look. Ji bounces. Darkness vanishes and bounces back is about the fact that whatever life does to you, life pushes you down, you bounce back. You cannot remain down forever. Every day is a new day. And Paramahansa Yogananda, author of the autobiography of a yogi, dark a room may be, you switch on the light, vanishes as if it had never been there. When a person sees only the light, understand what light is. My advice, a person who sees only darkness cannot understand what light is. Keep fighting back. Life is happiness. The goal of life is not satisfaction. The goal of life is not earning money. The goal of life is not becoming famous or becoming powerful. If this was the goal of life, then these would have been tough. Whatever goal you have cannot be full. If this was the most famous person in the world, right now it is probably Cristiano Ronaldo, football player, has more Instagram followers than anybody else on the planet. Everybody knows Ronaldo and Messi, both of them. There is a debate between who is the greatest of them. They are the icons of the world. After 10 years from today, where will they be? They will be retired. They can't be playing till the age of 45, 50. Football is not a game. Maybe cards, maybe chess. Vishwanathan Anand, everybody knows football sports. You cannot. You may be very, very world, you won't be as famous. Even Bill Gates, who used to be the richest man, has been overtaken by Jeff Bezos, who's the owner of man. Tomorrow somebody else will be the richest man, will also not remain the richest man. I was so fond of you, sir. Now I'm so happy to only about my own things. My, that, me, me. Compassion means I think of the neighbor's child, I think of the poor beggar on the road, I think of society, I think of underprivileged people, disabled people, unlucky people, elderly people, ill people. These 7 C's I'll repeat for you, and they are very, very important to be successful. These 7 C's I'll repeat for you, and they are very, very important to be successful in life, be happy in life. Let's have a cup of tea. He helps him. C for character, C for creativity, C for calmness, C for cheerfulness, C for contentment, C for compassion. May not be in the same order, but these are the 7 C's. Another, why did he do that? So important. I'm speaking to you because I know how to speak. Very easy, but you should know them. What are they? Many of them I mentioned today, 7 of them I mentioned, but there are so many other things. This book is available on Amazon also. So if I talk to you about this topic a little more, finding success within means that I am able to conquer my demons. What is conquer my demons? Who is my enemy? Who am I defeating in my successful journey? I'm defeating my own weaknesses, my own worries, my own negativity. These are the things I have to vanquish. I can't be tormented by worry all my life. Finding success within means that I am able to conquer that worry and stress, which tells me you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. I tell that force inside me, you shut up. You keep saying you can't do this. I will do it. You shut up. You tell your negative mind. Don't be too angry with your negative mind, but be firm. Even otherwise, I talk about something else called emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence means the ability to handle people and situations in a calm and balanced manner. That's my definition. Daniel Goleman has written a great book on emotional intelligence. You can read it. I also cover how. In front of children, there are certain things you won't say. In front of parents, also certain things you won't say. In front of mother-in-law, certain people won't say certain things. In front of boss, you won't say certain things. So you have to know your situation and have the emotional intelligence, habits, then only in a manner which is befitting. The next C is compassion. That's the point of life. Emotional intelligence. The ability to handle stress, to have empathy for others, compassion for others, thinking of others, not buckling and breaking down under stress, remaining calm. This is how to handle life. So it's very, very important that our emotional intelligence levels are high and we conquer our angry moments also. Anger management is vital. If you're an angry person, you're a weak person. Anger is not an asset. When somebody is very powerful, lot of authority, DIG Saab, BG Saab, DC Saab, angry people will not be respected in any position. Angry means using anger unnecessarily. If you are kind and gentle at most times, sometimes you are firm and even angry, it's okay. But if you are doing it the other way around, it doesn't work. People don't respect people who are rude or angry all the time. So you have to be balanced in your speech and behavior and conduct. These are some of the points I wanted to give you. I'll end with a couple of stories now, then we can probably wind up. So these 2 stories I'll tell you first. The first story is a story of a child who goes to probably wind up. So these 2 stories I'll tell you first. The first story is a story of a child who goes to a concert with his mother, and the child is only 6 years old. The mother was not allowed to take the 6-year-old child to a piano concert, but she had no place to leave him, she smuggled him into the hall and made him sit quietly. She spots somebody 2 rows ahead who is her friend. She goes to talk to that lady. The curtain has not opened, the concert has not started. And this child, she says, please keep sitting here, don't get up. The moment she goes, the child runs and goes to the backstage. He sees the red light, but he goes inside the door and goes and sits at the piano. There is a piano for the performer. The performer is supposed to be Mr. Pedrewski. In Poland, this incident happened. Pedrewski was a great piano player. The concert is about to begin. The child has gone and sat at the piano, 6-year-old. He starts doing ting ting with his fingers on the piano. The mother comes back to her seat, finds the child is not there, turns around and sees the child on the stage. 500 people are watching, and the curtain opens. He is aghast. Pedrewski, the piano player, comes at that very moment. He spots the child on the piano. Everybody thinks he will remove the child. What does Pedrewski do? He starts playing with the child for 1.5 hours. He improvises. The great piano player plays, and Pedrewski is improvising, playing a beautiful concert. The mother is on top of the world. Instead of being thrown out, the mother and child become celebrities. Pedrewski goes on to become the president of Poland. This piano concert, but he was a good man. We learn so much from such stories. The child was fearless. Sometimes we are too much bound by norms and rules. Of course, we have to live within society and not break these rules. But the child was fearless. Minimize your fears. Always be thankful to him. And your parents and your society and your friends. Never be thankless. Okay, thank you. I think I've spoken enough, and this is a wonderful forum. I'm glad to speak to you all, and I hope you have picked up some inspiration from me. That is my job nowadays, motivate and inspire, and I wish you all the best.
Yes, sir. It was very inspiring. I personally and my few friends, those who told me they were aspiring for civil services, they also have told me that it is very inspiring. It's going very nice. And in these difficult times, it's really necessary to be positive. And that was what we took from this session. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much.
Thank you very much for accepting the invitation.
Sayam?
Hello. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting the invitation.
Sayam, are you there?
Hello. So, can you hear me? Hello. Hello.
Okay, thank you. All the best. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.